Good YouTube, it's Mahdi from the Disciples here today with Alex Robertson and our newest summer signing, ex-FCG member, Clock Dragon extraordinaire, Aspis FTK extraordinaire, Tristan Pugh. Tristan Pugh. Say hello to the gang. What's good?
Hello, gamers.
Hello, gamers. We're just gonna ask Tristan some cheeky questions about him as a person and everything relating to him. Smile. So first of all, I guess, tell us about yourself. Who are you, Tristan Pugh, and what do you do?
I'm Tristan. I'm Welsh. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm mostly an online DB warrior. I do travel to like all the events, but I generally scrub out of them. Hopefully that changes now that I'm on cycles.
Hopefully.
We'll see as things start to pick up again post-COVID. So, when did you start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And why?
So I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On like the Game Boy games. I can't remember which one was the first one I got. Maybe like the Sacred something.
Those were sick. Those were so sick.
Duelist of the Roses was like the one that really got me wanting to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But that was just not the same game. And then I think the first deck I ever built, I traded on Pojo to get a Chaos Robo Rescue Rabbit deck.
Oh my god.
That was the first deck I ever owned in real life. And then I found a locals, and then I built Worms. This was in 2011. And then I sort of squandered in Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little bit until I got to 2017, and that's where I started like getting more competitive. I bought like a full Zhou deck. Went to my first Nats and topped. Went to my first Euros and topped. And then, yeah, that was pretty good.
So, as you said, you topped your first Nationals and you topped your first Euros. So, what else have you achieved in this game so far?
So, yeah, I've got a Nats top and a Euros top in 2017. I topped Nats again in 2019. It's mostly been online stuff that I've like done well out there. Like, the 4 LCSs that have taken place, I've topped all of them. Like, kind of well known for it now. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I won like a Super Minerva, won an Ultra Dig Warzap online, and then like thousands in winnings from luxury.
Yeah,
That's pretty insane.
that's
Yeah, so what is your philosophy when it comes to approaching/choosing a deck?
So I asked Gabriel Netz what the best deck is, and then he shows me the combo for the deck, and I say okay, and I build it and I play it. And that's pretty much it. I used to like stay away from combo decks because they were really difficult to play, but now it's just I try and play like as little Yu-Gi-Oh! As possible. I just try and end the game as quickly as possible. So combo decks is the only way to do it.
So, in your time playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, who has stood out the most to you? Who's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Player?
Currently, it might be Jonas Koschel, just because I like don't have a single bad thing to say about him. He's really friendly at events. He's really nice. He's obviously a very consistent, good player. Historically, maybe Jeff Jones and Alistair Albans is another one that like I used to watch a lot of when I was younger. I say younger, like when I first started getting into the game. And obviously, I think a lot of Gabriel Netz. He helps me a lot with current decks.
Interesting.
Infamous Gabriel Netz. As of current, what's your best Yu-Gi-Oh! Memory?
So most recently, definitely the LCS4. That was kind of surreal. Like everybody like rooting me on. The famous Disciples cheer squad was really amazing.
Pomp out.
Before then, the first LCS top with a Cock Dragon FTK, that was really fun. Like it got a lot of attention. Like Farfa watched me like the whole day on stream. And he does it for like every LCS since then. Getting called a crackhead on stream by Farfa was definitely a highlight for me. That's what I strive to achieve now in every LCS.
What would you say is conversely, your worst Yu-Gi-Oh! Memory?
It's genuinely probably Euros 2017, just because like none of my friends had qualified for it at the time. So like at the time I lived in mid Wales, so it was like very rural, not a lot of like competitive players around. So I travelled there by myself, went to Utrecht by myself, got a really shitty Airbnb by myself, went to the event, didn't know anybody, just like played Yu-Gi-Oh! All day, didn't talk to anybody other than like some of my opponents who were really friendly. And then, after I topped, I just went back to my Airbnb and sat in silence.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's interesting. Considering that was your first like premier top, to say that's your worst memory.
Yeah, exactly.
That just goes to show, like, Yu-Gi-Oh is a social game. Like, it's so important just to have people around you, I guess.
Absolutely. Like, some of my going back to best memories. So one of my best memories is like scrubbing out by like round 3 and then sitting watching feature matches with Matt Chen all day. It was so much fun. Like, I have more fun at events when I like don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I feel that a lot, actually.
I'm used to that as well.
All right, so moving on to your new position on the team. Why have you joined the Disciples? Why have you accepted our offer for you?
So a few people have asked me this, like, what was the motivation to leave FCG for Disciples? And like, it's not like a monetary reason. It's not like a contract reason.
It's clearly not like.
It's absolutely just because at events recently, I've always like hung around with the Disciples, and it's just been the best time. Like, going out for food, like chilling after events, sitting in the venue, it's always the best time when I'm with these guys.
So following on from that, who is your favorite Disciple?
So my favorite Disciple, I spend a lot of time talking to Yubei at events. That's been really fun. The Tinder grind is especially at dinner. Like, for the actual game, it's gotta be Gabriel. Like, I wouldn't have topped any of the 4 LCSs if it wasn't for Gabriel. Like, we first bonded when I brought up that I'd been playtesting Cock FDK for a while, and from then on, it's just been like me and Gabriel just clicked building decks together. It's been really amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Gabriel is nice.
Like, crazy
as we've
combo
seen.
after crazy combo.
Yeah, literally. Like, you've just built like 3, like you've like warped decks like 3 times over. Like, it's so crazy. Like, so much progress was made between you two.
We're both always so like ahead of the game. We already know the next best deck after our latest deck.
For sure.
That's the most crazy thing, I think.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to ask you who your least favorite Disciple is. Instead, I'm going to frame it like this. So, which Disciple do you want to fight the most? You know, if it came down to scrapping, like, who are you knocking out and why?
So, there's no one in the Disciples I dislike. That's the best part about the team. So, my choice is purely logical. It came down to 2. It came down to either Tim Chan or Lee Lin. The reason I'm picking Tim Chan is because I think I could take him. And I've heard rumors that Lee Lin has always got a pair of scissors, so I'm not taking that.
Rumors, they fold out.
Oh no! They actually fully. They fold out and everything. Oh my god! He just uses it to open packs, but like, those things probably have a dark secret behind. Oh, I don't know, man.
That sounds dangerous.
Considering he only plays Duel Links now, like, what do those scissors actually do now?
If things come down to the wire, then if they can open packs, they can open my throat.
Exactly. They're dangerous.
Literally.
Billy Siggins versus Callum Hinchcliffe at Utrecht.
Oh my god!
I want that. But I want
Tristan
versus Leland.
Go street fight. I'm down.
Oh my god!
Yo, he's down.
The Disciples debut.
So, like, finishing this up with the final question, what do you hope to do whilst you're here with us at the Disciples?
So, since discussing theory a lot with the Disciple, I feel like I've improved a lot as a player, both in like deck building, technical play, and like the approach you take to the game. So I hope that continues, especially post-COVID with the return of real-life events. Hopefully get my first like YCS top. That's something I've been striving for a while. I'm getting closer and closer, but next year is definitely the one. Have a good time, obviously. Like, post-event is always the best time of the event. Hopefully Marcus can teach me how to be smart, and I'll fuck up less spreadsheets.
Jeez.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear, and we hope to see more from you in the coming events and in the future.
We believe.
Do you have any final words, Tristan?
Shout outs to the Disciples. It's been amazing leading up to this. The hype has been unreal. The banter we've had is very, very fun. I can't wait to have more of it in real life.
sure, for sure. That's going to be all from us today. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this interview, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, all of that nonsense, and subscribe to us on Twitch. Anything else did I miss? Do I need to shout out sponsors?
Yeah, we're going to shout out sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors at Card Market, the Brotherhood Games, and MetaMats as well. We appreciate everything they're doing for us, and yeah,
we'd have nothing without them. We literally have no budget.
No budget for buying people. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.